Hello and welcome to Lesson 2, page 22 in the Pre-Level 1 book. This is the song titled I Like Porridge Hot. And on this song, we're going to be learning a brand new rhythm today called the half note, which is going to tell us to hold down the piano key for 2 beats. But before we practice our half note, let's review again C and then middle C quickly. Then we'll get into our rhythms for I Like Porridge Hot. So remember, C is under our group of 2 black keys. We've talked about in the past 2 videos our groups of 2 black keys and groups of 3 black keys pattern that repeats all up and down the piano that helps us to learn our keys. And we are using a group of 2 black keys still. Remember, find a group of 2 black keys and let's see how many white keys are underneath. 1, 2, 3 white keys. And we're just using the first white key right now to the left. And this is our note C. Now the C I just played is called middle C in the middle of my piano. And to help find it, we can stretch our hands out big across our piano, pull our hands to the center of our body, then take 2 fingers, find that group of 2 black keys that your hand has landed closest to, put your first finger or any of your fingers you prefer, I would say probably your pointer finger, this one's a strong one, on middle C for our song. Now that we have found middle C, let's talk about the rhythms in I Like Porridge Hot. So this song uses walk notes, running notes, and our brand new rhythm, half notes. Let's review the walk notes and running notes first, and we're going to start with the running notes today because look, there's running notes in the first 3 lines of our song. Lots of running notes in I Like Porridge Hot. So remember, running notes sound like the word running. And we call them running notes again because that helps us remember how they sound. Let's clap 2 running notes in a row, just like at the beginning of our song. Running, running. And we're going to do that after I count to 4. Hands ready. 1, 2, here we go. Clap. Running, running. Let's try that one more time. 1, 2, here we go. Clap. Running, running. Nice job. At the end of our song, we have 2 walk notes. There's also one that appears on line number 3. But let's focus on these 2 down here. And walk notes sound like the word walk. And they get 1 beat. And let's practice clapping 2 walk notes in a row, just like at the end of our song. So we're going to go walk, walk. Hands ready to clap. 1, 2, clap it, go. Clap, walk, walk. Very good. And now we are ready to talk about our new rhythm, the half note. And I've circled one right here. And let's see if we can find all of them. There's the second one, and here's the third one. So half notes look a lot like our walk notes, don't they? They look a lot like our walk notes, but what is the difference? Well, they're not filled in like our walk notes are. There's a hole in the middle, so that can help you tell them apart from our walk notes. The walk notes are filled in. The half notes are not filled in. And half notes mean to hold for 2 beats. So when we play the piano key, we hold for 2, and then we let go of the key. So I press it and I keep my finger pressed down on the key so the sound stays there, and then I let go, but for 2 beats. 1, 2, and release. And make sure when you release off the piano, we don't pull our whole hand off the piano because that makes it farther for us to get back to it. So again, we press down the key, hold for 2, and then we just gently release the key so the sound doesn't continue. And our half notes are hold for 2. So when we clap our half notes at Piano Lab, what we like to do is clap our hands together and then we pull them down for the second beat. So hold for 2, or half note, you could say, to help you remember the name as well. Let's try to clap a half note together. I'll say 1, 2, and then we'll go half note, or 1, 2. Are you ready? Let's try together. 1, 2, half note. Let's do one more. 1, 2, hold for 2. Excellent job. And now let's try to play a half note on our piano on middle C. So we're going to do hold for 2, or half note, and then we release. Here we go. I'll just say 1, 2 again. 1, 2, half note. Very good. And let's try once more. 1, 2, half note. Excellent job on reviewing and learning our half note. Now let's start to take a look at the first line of I Like Porridge Hot. In the first line, we have running, running, hold for 2. In the words, I like porridge hot. And remember that word hot would be held out for 2 beats. So let's get our hands ready on C, and we're going to try to play the first line nice and slow. I think I'll demonstrate it first. Here's how it sounds. Running, running, hold for 2. I'm going to play it nice and slow like that. 1, 2, here we go, and running, running, hold for 2. Then we let go of our key. Nice work. And you may have noticed that line number 2 is exactly the same as line number 1. Running, running, hold for 2. Let's try to play line 2 for the extra practice, nice and slow. Just same thing as line 1. Let's get our finger ready on middle C. 1, 2, here we go, and running, running, hold for 2, and off. Way to go on completing the first 2 lines. We're halfway there for I Like Porridge Hot. And now, no half notes in line 3. We get our first walk note, and we have 3 running notes in a row. So this can be pretty tricky when you play lots of running notes in a row. Sometimes we play not enough or maybe too many running notes, but we want to keep our eyes on the music and watch each note as we play them, running, before we get to the walk note at the end, because there needs to be 3. There can't be 2 or 1 or 4 or 5. There needs to be 3 running notes and then our walk note. Let me demonstrate how it sounds very slowly, and then we'll play it together. Running, 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 walk. Let's try it nice and slow together. Line number 3. Let's get our finger ready on middle C. 1, 2, here we go, and running, 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 walk. Great job on line number 3. Now we're on the last line of our song, line 4, and we have walk, walk, hold for 2. And let's get our finger ready on middle C to play line 4. 1, 2, here we go. Play. Walk, walk, hold for 2. Now we are ready to try the whole song of I Like Porridge Hot. But before that, let's actually break it in half like we did on our last song. And that can make it a little less challenging to try the whole song all at once. So we're actually just going to play the first 2 lines only, take a pause, then try the 3rd and 4th line. And then we'll attempt full performances of our song. So lines 1 and 2. Let's get our finger ready on middle C. Here we go, nice and slow. 1, 2, here we go, and running, hold for 2, 2nd line. Running, hold for 2, and off. Nice work. And now we're ready for lines 3 and 4. Hands ready on middle C. 1, 2, here we go, and running, walk, last line, walk, hold for 2, and off. Great work. We've now played through lines 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 together. Let's put the whole song together now, lines 1 through 4 of I Like Porridge Hot. We'll do it at 2 speeds, once at the same speed we've been practicing, and then just a little faster the second time. So starting from the beginning. Hands ready on middle C. 1, 2, here we go, and running, hold for 2, 2nd line. Running, hold for 2, 3rd line. Running, walk, last line, walk, hold for 2, and off. Congratulations on your first performance of I Like Porridge Hot. Let's do it one more time at a little faster speed. Let's get our finger ready on middle C. Here we go. 1. Let's try that count off again. 1, 2, here we go. Play. Running, hold for 2. Running, hold for 2. Running, walk, hold for 2, and off. Excellent work on I Like Porridge Hot, and I will see you on the next song.